The expanding Israeli military operation in Lebanon has effectively derailed indirect. Welcome to edition Israel Derailed, please, between US and Iran. 1. The collapse of diplomacy and ground reality. The expanding Israeli military operation in Lebanon has effectively derailed indirect negotiations between Iran and the US. Tehran suspended these talks because it views the offensive not as a localized border dispute, but as a direct assault on its regional network of influence. The situation underscores a grim reality in modern Middle Eastern diplomacy. Facts on the ground now dictate outcomes far more than formal political dialogue. 2. Israel's multi-layered motives. Israel's escalation in Lebanon is driven by three distinct factors: security and public trust. The government needs to return displaced residents to northern Israel and restore public trust in the state's ability to protect its borders following October 7. Targeting Iran via Hezbollah. Dismantling Hezbollah's infrastructure is a strategic message to Beirut, Tehran, and Washington that Israel will not wait for US-Iran talks to conclude if they leave an armed Hezbollah at its doorstep. Domestic politics. Benjamin Netanyahu's right-wing coalition favors territorial control over diplomatic compromise. This creates a political climate where temporary security zones risk morphing into long-term military occupations. 3. The paradox of Hezbollah and the weakened Lebanese state. While Israel aims to eliminate Hezbollah, the offensive may inadvertently hand the group a political lifeline. The paradox. Domestically, many Lebanese view Hezbollah as a dangerous state within a state that drags the country into unwanted wars. However, when foreign forces invade, criticizing Hezbollah becomes difficult because it is actively resisting external aggression. The state. The official Lebanese government is completely powerless, unable to disarm Hezbollah without sparking a civil war, yet utterly dependent on international aid that cannot alter the military reality. 4. The United States and the Trump administration. The US finds itself trapped in a highly contradictory position. The Trump administration has tried to manage a complex balancing act, supporting its ally Israel, stabilizing Lebanon, and keeping a diplomatic line open with Iran to prevent a wider regional war. However, by intensifying the offensive, Israel has effectively forced a choice, signaling that it will not let American diplomatic efforts constrain its military goals. 5. The strategic cost, European fractures and isolation. While Israel is achieving tactical military victories, such as capturing the symbolically important Beaufort Castle and destroying infrastructure, it faces a severe long-term strategic risk, eroding European patience. Traditional Western allies like France, Germany, and the UK are losing patience with unconditional political cover for Israel. The long-term threat. If Israel enters a cycle of permanent occupation in southern Lebanon, it risks gradual international isolation. This could eventually manifest as UN pressure, legal accountability, and debates over trade agreements and arms supplies. The core conclusion: Israel may successfully win tactical battles against Hezbollah on the ground, but by choosing absolute military force over diplomacy, it risks losing the broader strategic and international environment around it. For full details about conflicts around the globe and peace plans between US and Iran, more update on our YouTube channel Ola certainly.